that drama out. Take that back to your mama house. Shut your mouth, it's just what I'm talking about. Shut your mouth, it's just what I'm talking about. Gone, cut all that drama out. Take that back to your mama house. Shut your mouth, it's just what I'm talking about. Shut your mouth, it's just what I'm talking about. I swear, no more calling or texting or either. Experience has always been an excellent teacher. I admit, I admire the elegant features. Equally flattered by the fact she let a felon intrigue her. It felt like love, I fell in it eager. But after telling them lies, I could never believe her. At one point, really thought we was forever. Just like everybody else that used to see us together. But whatever, let it burn. Live and you learn. Your biggest concern has always been what you can get in return. Stay stuck on stupid, overstating your status. Reality TV stars motivating the madness. Just gone, cut all that drama out. Take that back to your mama house. Shut your mouth, that's just what I'm talking about. Shut your mouth, that's just what I'm talking about. Gone, cut all that drama out. Take that back to your mama house. Shut your mouth, that's just what I'm talking about. Shut your mouth, that's just what I'm talking about. Yeah, I heard the phone ring and I could've responded just like that was your ring and you shouldn't have pondered. I'm humble, but uncomfortable with this verbal confrontation. Heard what you had to say, it deserves some constellation. To pinpoint the problem, it's a combination of your negative attitude and conversation. Playing detective, hacking my passwords, immature. Always make sure you had a last word. Bringing up your ex, trying to compare us. Apparently unaware, but don't care. I find it embarrassing. Face to face, flesh to flesh. Feel no affection or reflection. I can tell we killed the connection. So just gone, cut all that drama out. Take that back to your mama house. Shut your mouth, that's just what I'm talking about. Shut your mouth, that's just what I'm talking about. Gone, cut all that drama out. Take that back to your mama house. Shut your mouth, that's just what I'm talking about. Shut your mouth, that's just what I'm talking about. That ain't cute, always trying to hit every blunt. Barely wanna get your nails done every month. Look how insubordinate, ignorant, and hard you in. Was you venting or trying to kill me in the argument? Go on, snap the screenshots. Who you gon' show though? Me and your folk don't even talk no more. You the type to convince me I'm literally the best you ever had, and turn around and try to belittle me with that same old sarcastic smart opinion when I'm speaking from the heart like you hard of hearing. Swear it's nothing to chunk up produce to you and get back to bust the bitches like I used to do. So just gone, cut all that drama out. Take that back to your mama house. Shut your mouth, that's just what I'm talking about. Shut your mouth, that's just what I'm talking about. Gone, cut all that drama out. Take that back to your mama house. Shut your mouth, that's just what I'm talking about. Shut your mouth, that's just what I'm talking about. It was point blank, through no subliminal dissing. When I listen, I could tell you never been on no mission. Sticking to the script, don't care if I offend you. Neighborhood crib, the marathon
I overlook my competition, never seeing them. I done train my mind that I'm going. You could tell by how I walk, talk, I'm a boss. A east side millionaire, homie, what you thought? My life is a movie. They can't get close to me. They mad cause they can't be. I'm everything that they wanna be, yeah.
With Nipsey Hussle, big shout out to my nigga SPI, Spotter Low. You know I'm in the black box, had to come through, tap in, show love one time. Yeah, y'all make sure y'all subscribe. Stay tuned, all that.
Nate Blood, C-Mac, shout out my loc, Spotter Low, cuz. Nate Blood, on hood. It's a beautiful world. You fight me? Fight, crib.
In the words of Spider Loke on my mama's mom.
The homie cook-up boss, goddammit, Cub Low. And y'all tuning in to the Wake and Bake Show with goddammit the homeboy Spider Low.
Here with SPI, the realest nigga in LA.
Spider this bitch.
My nigga Spider Loke.
Spider Loke, nigga.
Spider Low.
Spider Loke.
Spider Loke.
Spider Loke.
Spider Low.
Spider Loke, that's my nigga.
Spider Loke.
Spider Low.
Shout out to SPI, that motherfucking nigga.
You are now in the black box with the homie Spider Loke, the most eastiest. Facts over feelings, keeping it a Google Plex. Feel my campaign.
Spider Low, Wake and Bake. Better keep it Google, nigga.
Loke is in LA somewhere doing it.
Google gang, straight legend. Google gang, SBI. Google gang, Google gang ain't here. You better keep that shit a Google when you mention me. First sign of disrespect, I'm turning Hercules. It's gonna be a lot of shirts pressed, rest in peace. Keep it a Google, better keep it a Google. Keep that shit Google when you mention me. First sign of disrespect, I'm turning Hercules. It's gonna be a lot of shirts pressed, rest in peace. Keep it a Google, you better keep it a Google. Keep it a Google. You better keep it a Google. Better keep it a Google. Keep it a Google. Google, gang.
Bottom line, love life, show us a blessing. Pull up politic and blow us a session. Spot a local most easty, no mistake in the station. They making them statements, we waking and baking. Word of the day, EC on replay. The marijuana-thon with VJ Keyway, BS and BS. Killing on the track in the black box, we never put feelings over facts. Baymaacbiz, run me the bread. I don't get mad, I get money instead. I be high, you can tell by a nigga eyes. But wise enough to enterprise, you dig a lies. Contemplating with the Google gang, conversating. Counting coins while these cowards in the comments hating. Only thing count, I count getting another comma. I'm a magnet to the money on my mother mama.
Better keep that shit a Google when you mention me. First sign of disrespect, I'm turning Hercules. It's gonna be a lot of shirts pressed, rest in peace. Keep it a Google, better keep it a Google. Keep that shit Google when you mention me. First sign of disrespect, I'm turning Hercules. It's gonna be a lot of shirts pressed, rest in peace. Keep it a Google, you better keep it a Google. Keep it a Google. You better keep it a Google. Better keep it a Google. Keep it a Google. Google gang.
You can't keep it a Google, then don't mention me. Run a check through the set, I bet them niggas mention me. Red Bull and Hennessy, I keep the same energy. No matter on a solo or a couple homies with me. Tell them come get me if they want confrontation. I keep a couple shooters with me. And we right here waiting on shit to pop off. Take a nigga top off, you tempt me. All that BS, you can miss me. Slide down Century, doing about 60 in the gutter lane. Faded off yak and drop the pistol, hopping out the rain. I won't change, keep it a Google the only way. Mention me, I come out and play. That's on the gang. We're not the same. I ain't nothing like these rap niggas. Hanging with bangers, no bodyguards, we all strapped, nigga. All truth, no lies, facts over feelings. We ain't gonna start something we can't finish. Google gang.
Better keep that shit a Google when you mention me. First sign of disrespect, I'm turning Hercules. It's gonna be a lot of shirts pressed, rest in peace. Keep it a Google, better keep it a Google. Keep that shit Google when you mention me. First sign of disrespect, I'm turning Hercules. It's gonna be a lot of shirts pressed, rest in peace. Keep it a Google, you better keep it a Google. Keep it a Google. You better keep it a Google. Better keep it a Google. Keep it a Google. Google gang.
Jeter. Gratitude is the attitude. This show is a blessing to be back in the black box as we blow us a session on my mama like we usually do around this time. Ain't nothing changed but the day on the calendar. If y'all have not noticed, I've done slightly what I can to
shorten the intro. My mama used to play 2 or 3 songs in the beginning. Now it's just one song, and then we get into the intro. Perhaps we'll even break it down to just the intro, but gotta keep the intro. My mama. What up, Google Gang, Blue Wrench Mob? I see West Coast 80s up in here, Hip Hop Uncut, Cliche 93 TV. Y'all see it in the corner. Please do me a favor. Go follow up, not only on YouTube, but Instagram. That is the new brotherhood with the Black Box. Cliche 93 TV. Follow up. Please do. Oh, my mama. Shout out to all my people in the chat. We got a word of the day. Y'all know how we do around here. Word of the day, though. The word of the day is sentient. Sentient. What it means. Sentient is a formal term that typically describes beings conscious of a responsive to the sensations of seeing. Describes beings. See, I think that beings, wow. What's this? This is Webster, ain't it? Did Webster make a mistake? Or am I reading that wrong? Shouldn't beings be without an S? Let's try it again. Sentient is a formal term that typically describes being conscious of, no S on beings. They f***ed up. Oh, my mama. That ain't how that go. It's a describes being conscious of or responsive to the sensations of seeing, hearing, feeling, tasting, or smelling. An avid gardener, Dorothy has recently been absorbed in books that examine the question of whether and to what degree plants are sentient. Responsive to the senses. That's what sentient means. Hey, we caught Webster slipping. They misspelled a word. Oh, my mama. Black Sam. Shout out Black Sam. Rest in peace, neighborhood, nip the crib. This ain't going to be a long session. But, Black Sam broke the internet. Obviously, apparently, whether the community knew it or not, it seems like they were waiting to hear what Black Sam had to say. And me speaking on this is going to be a little different than everybody else. You know, I enjoy a good conspiracy theory like the next person. This situation a little different. I tend to keep my opinions and my thoughts on the situation limited as to what I discuss in the public. And I don't even really debate any details about the Nipsey Hussle situation. First and foremost, I wasn't there, and I realize I only have information that's second and third hand at best. So it's nothing for me to debate. But I didn't watch the whole Black Sam interview. What I did get was the main first clip that went viral when he was describing the day and the protocol and how that day didn't meet with protocol. And a couple of questions, shout out Big Boy too, and a couple of questions that Big Boy asked him right around that time. It was like a slide right on IG, right? And I think for our community, at least, since Cat Williams, this might have been the biggest interview that's been buzzing. There's a lot of hype around it. I see a lot more reactions to it. And I've heard a lot more reactions to it than the portion of the video, the actual interview that I've seen, right? Well, go to sleep, CD. Bye. Some people there's tons of videos on YouTube designed to help people fall asleep. Perhaps the traditional ones aren't for you. Maybe you need to watch my intro to go to sleep. Soothing. They say music calms a savage beast. Maybe you're a savage beast in need of calming. Who knows? Or skip through it, or just don't do it. Oh, my mama. But for those that might be curious, the reason why we have an extended intro is because typically on YouTube, when you get into a live, people start saying, all right, we're going to wait for some more people to gather, send the live out. Rather than do that, I'd rather give my chat this type of time to build. But anyway, okay, I saw that interview, right? That part, that main part that everybody was reacting to initially. One thing I can say, Black Sam appeared to be honest about and extremely genuine. He spoke what he thought and how he saw things, and he broke it down. But at the end of his statement, he clarified it all by saying, and can't nobody tell me nothing. That's how I feel that took place. And I think that everybody owed Blacc Sam the room to have that. Whether you agree with what he say, I think he's probably ran these scenarios and incidents over in his head more than anybody. He perhaps thought about Nipsey's safety, Nipsey's future, Nipsey's day-to-day business probably more so than any other person because they was a team. That was Lil Broski. They was plotting a vision, the marathon, and that's a long shot. And you can tell the way Blacc Sam carry himself, how calculated he is. So I can imagine, since I know how much I've thought about it, and then just imagine how much closer to the actual situation Blacc Sam is, and the loss that he experienced is far more extreme. So I can imagine he's thought about it tons and tons and tons. And being such a calculated thinker, probably even seen as an overthinker to a lot of people. I cannot confirm that. But I just know people that think deeply tend to cover every scenario. Your brain runs through every single scenario. And I have to respect what he comes up with. Now, at least in that clip, Blacc Sam suggested other individuals may have some knowledge of what took place before it happened. And, you know, he feel that way. That's how he feel. But what I did notice, he did not name any individual. He said just the way things took place, his belief that there had to be someone else that may have been perhaps, you know, influencing or motivating dude to make the moves. And he gave his reasons why, but he didn't indicate any individual. And I see a lot of goofies on the internet taking Blacc Sam's statement and applying them to a certain individual. I've heard a lot of reactions to where even people was on there debating like, couldn't say nobody name. And, well, everybody know who it is, who he talking about and all that. And I got to at least give Blacc Sam props because if he was suspicious of any specific individual, he was wise enough, sharp enough, solid enough to not indicate any individual. He may have gave his theory in general, and some people may debate whether or not, you know, they approve of that. But that's not where I'm at with it. Where I'm at with it is whether he has a person in mind or not, which maybe he did, he knew better than to come on public media platforms and insinuate who he may be suspicious of. But you got a whole bunch of weenie, D-Nuck, C-Nuck, and goofballs online, cuz running with it, doing police stuff, trying to incriminate and insinuate a certain individual took place, is who he was talking about. And I think that's boo-boo, 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 boo-boo. I don't understand where it became cool, understandable, or acceptable for so-called members, ex-members, affiliated members, spokespersons for the culture, people that spend their time on the internet representing themselves as factors and members, to then turn around, get online, and just start discussing the possibility of someone's involvement in a conspiracy to commit murder. There's something that I heard Blacc Sam say. He was like, well, he got to a juncture in this conversation. He was like, well, I'll say this because he already got found guilty. And then he started going into the theory of the conspiracy. Now, I'm not sure, no expert on the law to no degree, but I am to some degree familiar with it. And I am familiar with the concept that similar to murder, conspiracy to commit murder has no statutes of limitation. So I don't know if once they find one individual guilty for a murder, if it's then too late to unravel a conspiracy and then charge a group with conspiracy. I'm not that knowledgeable of the law, but my mind tells me that it may be potentially possible for an individual to get found guilty of a murder, and then when more evidence presents itself down the line, then here comes a conspiracy for a group or more than one individual. Even if the person who committed the murder eventually who got found guilty for committing the murder begins to indicate that maybe they weren't working alone. So I don't know how that works. So for that being said, you know, I know what he was trying to do and he did his best. But this is sometimes why the rule of don't say nothing is said is stated. Because, I mean, maybe if Blacc Sam might not really give that much, right? But to those but it seems as if he was doing his best to adhere by what we consider the code would say. But even then, Spider ain't had no drink, ain't popped nothing this morning. It's all greenery. So, Blacc Sam probably didn't really think about a potential conspiracy case, but he probably not really giving a fee-nuck about being that sensitive toward the issue either. But, you know, I probably personally wouldn't even have suggested or insinuated that there may be more to the case in crime, but that's cuz brother. That's cuz heart, that's cuz soul. I would not put myself in a position of authority to say he should or should not have said anything. I think that he really applies his integrity to our code more so than it's seemingly he's required to. When you really hear the people that really know him break down his actual affiliation with the game, you feel me? It seemed like cuz ain't even under much obligation to adhere to none of what he has shown respect to, and he's gone above and beyond to do so. So I just, y'all know how I feeding up with Neighborhood Nip the Crip, the Keyway Christ, and it's a pretty big interview. Everybody's talking about it, so I figured that, you know, I'm not really interested in the controversial side of it, but I felt like I owed it to the homie, owed it to my listeners, owed it to the conversation that's currently going on, just to, you know, live my perspective to a certain degree on my mama, and that's all that is. Shout out Neighborhood Nip the Crip. Love you, cuz.
Tupac of my generation, Pac was highly intelligent, but in our culture, street culture, especially in his generation, intelligence was viewed as a form of weakness. How do you get the people that's really affected by, you know, what we're trying to solve involved?
Mathematical mode, marathoning, making moves, taking the heartbreaking news, make major breaking news. Nephews, nieces, siblings, seeds, stay confused. Waking up, shaking, aching, praying that it's April Fools. Chosen child from the now, stakes is huge. Snakes and fake straddling the gate, it's too late to choose. Violent visions gave victory, paid your dues. Motivated, demonstrated, elevated views. Truths don't die, we multiply. I ain't make the rules. Self-medicate, meditate, and celebrate the blues. Neighborhood, roller coaster, you can take the cruise, I'm good. Blue laces, suede Puma's favorite shoes. Jesus to the generations, you never save me on my baby. Most beautiful gift Puto ever gave me. For such a precious life, who decides Christ? I couldn't view the slide twice, they crucified Christ. Hey, bud, yep. Crip, that basketball court is hard on my mama. John Jones ain't here talking about Black Salmon 250. You could tell when nigga ain't never touched no change and realize where they end up going. And 250 still sound like a big old number to you, and you concerned with what they did with it and why he supposed to report what he did with it, nigga. All money in, all no money out. They been told you. Whoever, man, you don't know, man. Niggas done made more than 250 off of bootleg CDs. You slow. I'm not finna debate with this dude, man. For one time, y'all, it's some members online having what appears to be a soap opera type scenario. Even has family involved. And it's not Keyway. It's the Damus this time. Good looking for the super chat. Cleese 93 TV. SPI always showing Nip the love he deserves. Thank you. Thank you, brother. My real brother. Anyway, on my mama. I like when my screen light up like that. Dead homies. Ooh-wee. But, yeah, this time it ain't the Keyway. It's the Damus, man. Timmy Rue, his brother Mob James. And now, Bob Gotti. They all Mob Pirus. I know all three of them. I know Bob Gotti and Timmy Rue a lot better, and I've known them a lot longer. But I've recently, in recent years, gotten to know Mob James. And I've been knowing his name just as long as I've been knowing the other two individuals. But the most ironic thing I find about this is Reggie Wright, smack dead in the middle. And not only online, but in person, me knowing Reggie Wright for over 20 years, I've often told him, cuz you think you a Piru, bro. And he always denied, no, I don't, Spider. No, I don't. But even Munchie, when he was teasing Reggie in the song, he told him you a pig, not a Piru. And it's not because just want to pick on Reggie, but everybody know Reggie's original, as an adult, his original position in the street was the police, right? So I've never hated on Reggie and his internet presence like some have and try to hold him to that police shit. Because when I met Reggie, he was no longer the police. He was security, and he was with a whole bunch of members all the time in the midst of a whole lot of conversations and activities and things that you would never imagine the police would do. So, so when I met Reggie, it was already said and known that he was the ex-police. I never got to encounter Reggie with a uniform on or deal with him as an officer. Not even saying that that necessarily would have changed anything, but he already was, no longer law enforcement. And he was basically, for the most part, thugging with everybody else that was thugging, from Suge Knight down. To be honest, he was somewhat closer to Suge Knight than to some of the other thugs. When this is before cell phones were such a common thing. When I wanted to get in touch with Suge Knight, you had to either call Reggie or Said. So, I understand to some degree how Reggie can find himself in the middle of some of this stuff. And then some years later, I ran into Reggie in Watts, and Reggie was up to the activities that later found him in prison. And he was really thugging. So I've never seen Reggie with my own eyes doing nothing as the police. Head of security, yeah, but as the police, no. And it's hard for me to look at Reggie as anything other than Reggie, the security guard that ended up selling a gang of weed, 'cause that's all I know about him, even though I know of things that he has gotten involved in, or been involved in earlier. But Reggie, once again, this is why it appears that you feel as if you are a member. What other ex-cop finds himself online and smack dead in the middle of not only Piru politics, but Piru brothers and all that? So the scenario is, allegedly, Timmy Rule accused Mob James of telling on him in court. It's a case where Timmy Rule disciplined his son. His son was injured, went to school, and not making a report intentionally on his father. It appears that he asked for some cream because he had some whelps. I think he was allegedly or reportedly whooped with an extension cord. And you know how the school reacts. They got concerned and they started an investigation, found out that he had got a whooping by his father. I don't want to say anything about what the boy was in trouble for, but it seems to be some things that would cause a parent to be enraged, especially if you're trying to instill some good things in them. And in our culture, what whoopings have meant. They've been a staple. And the things that he reportedly had done, I can understand a father somewhat losing control and getting in there, that how they say it, even though I don't approve of it. I don't whip my children. This is what apparently took place, and Timmy Rule went on the Art of Dialogue recently, shout out to Art of Dialogue platform, and stated that Timmy Rule told on him. That Mob James told on him. Mob James then came on not only with his sister on the Reggie's platform and clarified for Mob James that she didn't agree it went that way. What I did notice from their sister, she kept saying, no, he didn't tell on Timmy. He didn't tell on Timmy. I was glad to hear that, happy to hear that. But then I heard her keep speaking about the lawyer as the lawyer questioned the little boy and other family members. And she said, yeah, that lady messed up. That was her witness. So I'm like, It sounds like the witnesses did testify on behalf of the prosecution. So, I hear a lot of people debate. I don't know. I'm not going to get involved in who told or if they told, because I really don't have a clue. Haven't seen any paperwork. I'm not familiar with it. This is just the subject matter that's at hand. This is what they're debating as a group. And I just find it ironic that Reggie smack dead in the middle of it. He don't understand why myself and others say you either are or think you a Piru, Reggie. It's just who else would have the privilege that's not a Piru to find themselves dealing with issues such as this the way you are? Why is Bob Gotti, Mob James comfortable allowing you to politic this? They can go live on their own platforms and just discuss this for those in a small circle that really matter. But no, we're very comfortable politicking this through you. And something totally off the subject that I heard Bob Gotti say. They were debating whether or not Suge Knight, because that's what it was. That's really what the story is about. Timmy Rue went on Art of Dialogue as well and said that Suge Knight really ain't no Piru, ain't really from the hood. Then Reggie brought Bob Gotti on to counter that. And Bob Gotti went back and was saying, he around from earlier than Timmy Rue, some things that Timmy Rue really don't know. And then he started describing that you can't say Suge ain't from the hood. And he started describing the activities that Suge did in the hood since young. But then he went to this. He said he might not have been out here doing this and doing that. He said, you only got like 10 more stumped down, really, whoop, 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 in the hood. Everybody else, you got niggas that work, you got niggas that do that. Now, I can agree with him about today's current state. That's what the word hood has developed into and evolved into. Shout out to Doggy Diamonds. Doggy Diamond called me the other day from New York in the barbershop debating with his peoples, his partners in there, or discussing me describing this as an actual fact the other day. And I say, once New York and hip-hop and the rest of the world grabbed the word hood, the definition changed. Now hood means anybody that grew up in your neighborhood, down the block, around the corner, or next door. That's what we know the hood to mean. Like, you can see the bus driver, like, or you could be on a plane and see the pilot, like, son, they be like, oh yeah, you from my hood. And it has nothing to do with gang affiliation whatsoever. However, when we first took the word neighborhood and broke it down and just started using hood, that meant gang, turf. You were affiliated. And to give an example of what I meant, I described it as if you can grow up all my life and be my next door neighbor and not be from my hood. And that's what being from the hood meant to us initially. And a lot of times it still do. If we on the block that we claim, and we see a person in a car, and I got somebody with me that might be from Compton or from Long Beach or anywhere else, and they be like, oh, that's your homie? I'm like, yeah, nah, cuz ain't from the hood. Cuz could be living right there all his life. Cuz ain't from the hood. So that's just the difference with what the word hood means now and what it once meant. And I just wanted to tap in on them two subjects, y'all. This wasn't going to be no long session. I appreciate y'all tapping in. Do me a favor at all times. If you don't do nothing else, keep it factual with feelings and keep it a Google. Oh, my mama do like.
Snakewood Nip Hussle. Big shout out to my nigga SPI, Spotter Low. I'm in the black box. Had to come through, tap in, show love one time. Yeah, y'all make sure y'all subscribe. Stay tuned. All that.
It's point blank, do no subliminal dissing. When I listen, I can tell you never been on no mission. Sticking to the script, don't care if I offend you. Neighborhood crib, the marathon
I overlook my competition, never seeing him. I done trained my mind that I'm going. You could tell by how I walk, talk, I'm a boss. A east side millionaire, homie, what you thought? My life is a movie. They can't get close to me. They mad cause they can't be. I'm everything that they wanna be, yeah.
That's my day uno. Only me and him in his two-door Benz. That's my bro. We don't call each other friends, day uno. Even ride with me to the end. Even let me have the last shot at him. That's my day uno. We stay cracking. And when I die, he one of the niggas carrying my casket. Gang bang active. Really with the shit, stay banged up. My day one ain't never changed up. That's my day uno.
Niggas know it since day uno. For rare recitors, and I'ma say puto. And I mean that with all due disrespect to the ops off tops if you diss the set. This man though, I go half on the sack with him. Double back on foot with the Mac with him. Cognac, that's what my joint drank, period. I done seen him do it point blank. Neighborhood for death though, EC on mine. Every time still give my nigga 3 up high. When it's cracking, he usually a trip before me in 03 introduced me to Nip. Got a lot of politics between the two turfs. Choose to keep it mafia like Blue Smurf. Half the time I don't even like her, but I ain't never met a nigga like
That's my day uno. Only me and him in his two-door Benz. That's my bro. We don't call each other friends, day uno. Even ride with me to the end. Even let me have the last shot at him. That's my day uno. We stay cracking. And when I die, he one of the niggas carrying my casket. Gang bang active. Really with the shit, stay banged up. My day one ain't never changed up. That's my day uno. So when it come to dying, it ain't nothing. Killing ain't shit either. Enemies know we stay hunting. We know it's wrong, but we love it. Where you wanna take it? We in the streets. We don't mind a little confrontation. Whole lot of gunplay with me and my low. I'm talking pistol with the scopes when we out on patrol. Hunting for domes. My low was a fool when he get it in. Pull up on him like cuz, let's slide it and getting in. Lil Mac down, my bro. Ain't gotta prove a point. It's facts over feelings in my SPI voice. M's be the logo. That's my day uno. We ain't friends. It's only me and cuz in this Benz. Like identical twins. We on that same shit. Day unos. Them be the niggas that I bang with. A lot of politics between both gangs, it is what it is. The homies live the game. That's my day uno. Only me and him in his two-door Benz. That's my bro. We don't call each other friends, day uno. Even ride with me to the end. Even let me have the last shot at him. That's my day uno. We stay cracking. And when I die, he one of the niggas carrying my casket. Gang bang active. Really with the shit, stay banged up. My day one ain't never changed up. That's my day uno.
Let's go. SPI though. I don't run around 100 deep. I move with a faithful few. I wanna eat, you tryna sleep. No time to wait for you. Push a line too fine to fail. Check my rollie, time will tell. Making moves for major money, moolah. No minor male, hustling. Cushion cane in the booth, pushing pain. I'm the truth, nothing's changed. Still jump out the bush in vain. My name steady ringing, going through the ups and downs. My real one's still around. Fuck y'all that left me hanging. I ain't need your food to begin with. Y'all niggas needed me. I ain't tripping, it's cool, we can end it. That's all I need to see. Smiling in my face, behind my back, talking something vicious. All in my business, gossiping like a bunch of bitches. Wish they could witness my explicit affairs. To all those who really care, I solicit your prayers. Watch my homies turn they back on me. That's why I stay with a motherfucking Mac on me. This shit ain't an act,
I watch my friends turn they back on me. Smile in my face and wish bad for me. Don't worry about me, I'ma get mine. Don't worry about me, I'ma get mine. I promise I'ma get mine. They all lost faith in me. They asking me what's up, I tell them pray for me. Don't worry about me, I'ma get mine. Don't worry about me, I'ma get mine. I promise I'ma get mine.
For those with inquiring minds, I'm acquiring minds. Solo on the low, get dough. They go when the dough get low, so I do it all without you. Forgive and forget about you. Nigga never been shit without you. Blessing me, don't give a shit about you. Just like Lucifer, but I'm talking tongues just as loose as hers. Hating is demonistic. Satan, I'ma need my distance. Make no more mistakes instead. Baymacking, breaking bread. Careful about who I talk to, prayerful. Every move is thought through. More than rapping my destiny. Bumping Marvin Sapp, the best in me. Most of those that question me make a whole lot less than me. That's why I don't listen to them. Dedicate this one to them. Said they was down to the income. Only around for the income. Now look at the outcome. Still getting it without them. Won't catch me without one.
Ain't scared to let out one. No favors getting mine. No neighbors, the haters to get in line. Don't get mad, don't get even. I'll get over when shit get
I watch
bad.
my friends turn their back on me. Smile in my face and wish spam from me. Don't worry about me, I'ma get mine. Don't worry about me, I'ma get mine. I promise I'ma get mine. They all lost faith in me. They asking me what's up, I tell them pray for me. Don't worry about me, I'ma get mine. Don't worry about me, I'ma get mine. I promise I'ma get mine.
So talk to me across the age. Charge you for your loss of faith. Slap the smile off your face. Happy that I caught the case. Sad that I beat the charges. Mad that my feet the largest. Mad that got 3 garages. And I'ma eat your harvest. Bang on the beat the hardest. My shit reached the farthest. Matter of fact, he's retarded. Fucking with a feature artist. Out here in the streets regardless. Cause labels a feature artist. Fantasy about with family. And then I feature artists. Leave you out their interviews and they venues. Then you feel I'ma lose and been used long as it continues. When one of me is still adding up to 10 U's. And I ain't working with the average tools that men use. I admit it's been a gift and a curse too. On the first, nothing irks you worse than your hunger and your thirst do. First, you was with it for life, had my back, homie. Turned your back on me, put a knife in my back,
I watch
homie.
my friends turn their back on me. Smile in my face and wish spam for me. Don't worry about me, I'ma get mine. Don't worry about me, I'ma get mine. I promise I'ma get mine. They all lost faith in me. They asking me what's up, I tell them pray for me. Don't worry about me, I'ma get mine. Don't worry about me, I'ma get mine. I promise I'ma get mine.
Suicide. Doors they go up and give you butterfly. That's the way that I'm feeling. Put you down, linen in my sock. She gon' let me pop. We gon' keep on flexing like it ain't no way to stop. Suicide.
Do or die. You give me goosebumps, I feel blue inside. Hop in a new whip, it's so new inside. Might crash that little bitch, call it suicide. Yes, baby, you and I, cutie pie. Balenciaga bumming blue attire. We run it up always in new attire. We cutting up, we drip like suicide. You and I don't play no games, I don't do well with them. You got your ways, I cannot deal with them. Roll up, get high, smoke one, don't chill with. Alone, V-long, top down, let's feel, yeah. Suicide. Roll me up a blunt, it feel like suicide. You and I, do or die. Suicide.
Suicide. Doors they go up and give you butterfly. That's the way that I'm feeling. Put you down, linen in my sock. She gon' let me pop. We gon' keep on flexing like it ain't no way to stop. Suicide.
I do the dash when I'm swerving. Apply the pressure, make her nervous. If you ask about me, you'll be certain I'm the only bitch that put the work in. And they just be calling my phone, told them leave me alone. It's just us and we all in our zone. Roll a few blunts on the road. Meet me out on your block, yeah. Pulling up with the top down. I see them other girls watching, cause I'm the one that's on top now. Done lit the back when I'm high now. I told them bitches to pipe down. We done left them hoes to get right now. They catching feels, we catch flights now.
And if I never fell in love, I was infatuated. Fascinated by the fantasy you fabricated. I never hated on your growth, in fact congratulated. Was glad you made it out of college once you graduated. But the fact that I was active had you agitated. Your attitude be hard to handle once you aggravated. My heart ain't quite cold, but it's coagulated. Rather jaded, faded, but I'm gon' calculate it. My mama never married, but the bastard made it. And I did it by myself like I masturbated. Suicide.
Snakewood Nip Hussle. Big shout out to my nigga SPI, Spotter Low. You know I'm in the black box, had to come through, tap in, show love one time. Yeah, y'all make sure y'all subscribe. Stay tuned, all that.
It was point blank, through no subliminal dissing. When I listen, I could tell you never been on no mission. Sticking to the script, don't care if I offend you. Neighborhood crib, the marathon
I overlook my competition, never seeing them. I done trained my mind that I'm going. You could tell by how I walk, talk, I'm a boss. A east side millionaire, homie, what you thought? My life is a movie. They can't get close to me. They mad cause they can't be. I'm everything that they wanna be, yeah.